I think what the violin gives me is a means to know myself in a way that I probably wouldn't be able to without this instrument to express myself through. It's inseparable from me, and it is one of the ways that I define myself, and it reveals to me and is constantly showing me what I need to be working on as a person and as an artist. The desire to be a musician grew very naturally in me, and it happened very quickly. I actually don't remember a time before I was playing music. I started at a very young age. I started violin at the age of 3.5. The family story is that I was watching Sesame Street one day, and I saw a violinist on the television screen, and I pointed to him and said, "I want to do that when I grow up." And I started having lessons and practiced regularly, and all these years later, I'm still lucky enough to be making music. The Handel and Haydn Society has a really strong reputation around North America and the world. People are deeply committed to excellence in every aspect of what we do. There's always this desire to strive forward and improve and get better and make the experience ever more encompassing and emotional for our audience. As concertmaster, I'm the head of the string section. I'm a little bit like middle management. I'm the go-between between the largest section in the orchestra, the strings, and the conductor. When we have our music director, Harry Christophers, there, my job is to make his artistic vision as clear as possible to the string players, and everyone on stage, but specifically the string players, that it should be him throwing out his artistic energy and me strengthening it and clarifying what it means to do what he wants us to do through my instrument. My violin was made in 1746 in Barcelona by a maker named Salvatore Bofill, and not many of his works have survived. He made cellos and violins and apparently harpsichords as well. My violin is fairly well known in circles of people who collect instruments because there's so few by this maker that survived, and because there's so little known about this particular maker. It's strange to have a maker who could make something so well and have no documentation about his life. And it's an interesting sounding instrument, and one which I remember the moment I played it for the first time. During the day I would play on this Stradivarius violin, a very famous instrument, and then I would go home at night and try out this violin from Spain, and it was not a disappointment in any way after playing one of the most famous violins in the world to come home and try this violin. And I remember I felt very strongly, I don't think I will ever be better than this violin. This violin will always have something to teach me. You know, the attachment and the groundedness I feel with my violin, I think, really helps me delve as deeply as possible into the creative experience in a Handel and Haydn concert. With the instrument, there's no break between myself and the instrument when I'm performing. It's just one. And this instrument gives me an enormous amount of confidence in what we can do together on stage. There's just no hesitation. I know that if I've done my work ahead of time and my preparation properly, I 100% know what's going to come out of the instrument, and that makes me feel like I have wings on stage.
Viva, viva,